hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye.
Hello, welcome to 6 games of Pokemon at the same time. All of them are synced up to the same controller, so when I press a button, all 6 of them will do the button at various times because of the lag and stuff. So how this is going to go is we're just going to see who makes it to the end. This is the first iteration. I'm not sure how that word is spelled / pronounced, but it's okay. Because we're getting right into it. Right now I'm syncing up the characters. This audio is recorded in post, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Yeah, I can't really say much else. It's pretty self-explanatory. We have 3 boys and 3 girls. We have 2 Bulbasaurs, 2 Charmanders, 2 Squirtles. It's going to go great. I think they're about to get into the rival fight right now. Yep, here we go. It's going to be great. Let's see the combatants here. How's everyone doing? We having a good time today? Alright, so we have Toru and Geki for the rivals, depending on the version of the game. We have 3 Fire Reds and 3 Leaf Greens. We've got Teeth the Charmander, Squibble the Squirtle, Woof the Charmander, Atlas the Bulbasaur, Burbgol the Squirtle, and Stinker the Bulbasaur. They're off to a flying start here. The game speed is very fast, so, you know, that's pretty nice to look at, actually. Wow, look at them go. They're like little... what do you call them? Whatever. There's the small animals fighting each other with magical power. Pokemon! That's what they look like. Okay, so, yeah, it looks like Atlas is gonna lose down there in the bottom. Yeah, okay, well, he's gone. That's okay. So his character is Edwin, I believe. So Edwin's off to a rough start, as it is right now. Burbgol is controlled by Logan. Bulbasaur the bottom Bulbasaur belongs to Lundo. And as for the top row of characters, we have June, Haley, and Molly. Their names are based off of people I know, so got that out of the way. They're not just like random names. That's very cool. Because I thought it would be neat. Oh, there are all their names right there. Except for Haley, because she was stuck in a battle. So that's nice. I just hit my phone. That's okay. This is okay. This is very shifty looking. This is my first video. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna learn how audio works, and it's gonna be awesome and grand. But for now, I'm just gonna occasionally smack my phone with my own finger, and it'll make a noise. But anyway, back to the important stuff. It's so hard to tell what's going on, so I'm just gonna focus on one thing at a time. Never mind. I can't even do that. What is happening? It looks like Logan and Lundo are stuck in the professor's lab, just kind of hanging out. Wow, Lundo really likes to read. Oh my god. Look at her go. You know what she's reading? Strategy guide. She's going to get through this game real fast. She's a very fierce competitor. All 6 of these characters are racing towards the end of the game. They all have their own distinct strategies. Logan's appears to be walking into people at brisk paces and talking to plants. An excellent strategy. I'm not sure how well that will pay off in the coming minutes, but it's fine. While we're in this time of all of the characters just kind of bumbling about and fighting Pidgeys and small purple rats, I'm going to go over a bit more on the rules. So, essentially, this game is sped up, so the actual time constraint is very different, but when I record this and I play the game, I focus on one screen at a time for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes runs up, I focus all of my attention onto the next screen. So, the top left screen, June, with his Charmander Teeth, was the first screen that I was controlling. I'm not too sure where we're at now, because everything is happening so fast, and the game is sped up. I don't think we're on Haley, because she's just kind of idly standing in front of the Pokemon Center. It's kind of fun trying to guess who's in control at the moment. I think it's Molly, which is the top right screen. All this audio is being recorded in about one shot, so if I stumble or make any kind of muttering mistakes, they're just going into the video, because you know what? I don't care, and I'm doing this because I think it's a cool idea. Look at all the stuff that's happening right now. You can watch this video 6 different times, and it still wouldn't make sense. You would still have no idea what happened at the end. Man, Logan and Haley really like to read. Look at them go. Let's see here. Edwin seems to be stuck at home. June is really interested in the item section of his bag. That's super cool. I am so overwhelmed by the amount of small people I see on my screen bumbling about like bumblebees with no direct path. This is incredibly fascinating to watch, and it sometimes leaves me at a loss for words, which is a bit unfortunate because the entire point to record audio over this was to make it not a completely mute scene of small little people running around and fighting animals. That would have been a little strange. Could have been nice as some background imagery, but now you have to listen to me. Hooray! Good for you. Let's see who's on the prowl here. Oh, it looks like Edwin is finally going out into the world here. I believe he's under my control in that minute, or I'm still on Molly with Woof the Charmander. Edwin with his Atlas Bulbasaur, who lost the first rival fight, so he's at a bit of a disadvantage for the race, but he's a bit better off than Logan and Lundo, I keep forgetting their names, who are still stuck in the laboratory, but Logan seems to have figured out that he can indeed open doors. So maybe that knowledge will retain in the next 20 seconds. Oh, no, he's back up at the desk. Well, that's fine. He'll get it eventually. Haley appears to be playing a very riveting game of hover a cursor over a box and then close out the PC, only to reopen it and then play with the cursor for a bit. Personally, not my favorite game to play when there's an entire world full of magical creatures to fight and collect, but, you know, to each their own. It's very simple. Funnily enough, Logan and Lundo seem to have synced up again, which is an interesting occurrence. It's my first video. I'm not going to judge myself too hardly. I'm just going to watch these little dudes bumble around and smack into things. Oh, it looks like Edwin's actually doing things. Look at him go! He's touching buttons. That's super epic. Oh, now he stopped. So I think we're on Logan's screen now. It looks like Logan is finally in control, along with Lundo, so they may actually be able to make some progress here. It is a race. I would like to make that very known. They are indeed, all 6 of these screens are racing against each other. And every time I'm in control of them, I do my absolute best to get as much done within my small window of 5 minutes, which is actually more like 3 minutes, because when I'm playing all these games at the same time, the lag is incredible. I go at a solid, like, maybe 4-5 frames per second, and it's fantastic. It looks so nice and perfect. That is sarcasm. It doesn't. It's awful, and it's so hard to do anything. It feels like my mind is in a wheelchair. Oh, it looks like... Ah, yes. It does indeed seem like Haley seems to have escaped the allure of the personal computer box. Now, she just needs to figure out a way out of the hospital. And meanwhile, Molly doesn't seem to understand where the exit is and is bumbling about trying to find it. Normally when I'm focused on one screen, I'll push random inputs when I'm in the middle of a battle, just in case any of the other screens are stuck in a dialogue box, or perhaps they open their bag preemptively and they're just fumbling through the item section. It is so difficult to manage to get all of them to be doing something at the same time, especially when I can't see the other 5 screens, so I just have to blindly guess who's doing what. The first couple of seconds of changing a screen, such as from Edwin to Logan, I at least knew that Edwin was still in the Pokemart, but I could have sworn I got him out of there while I was playing, but it appears not, and he is just really, really interested in the potion deal they have. It looks like... Ah, yes, it seems that Lundo may be in control now. So this is the last screen for the first episode of this 6-player race, which is actually 1 player with 6 bumbling fools. I am very excited to see how this turns out, and I wanted to record this and make a video about it to show everyone that happens to see this. Because I think this is a super epic concept, so come with me on this adventure, and I'm going to slowly get better at recording things. Maybe I can figure out a way to not record only one segment of audio and then occasionally bump into my pause button. And that would be super cool. But for now, you just get to hear me speak while you play this as background noise, or you watch these 6 funny screens do things. Which is more like 3 funny screens, because 3 of them seem to just be trapped, doing nothing. It does appear to be the end of this, though. So when I'm at the end of the round of each screen, I'll try to get them all together, and then I check on the progress. So let's see here. I can control each individual window just to get everyone synced up. So let's see where everyone's at right now. It looks like, I believe we have 4 players have obtained the Oaks parcel. Let's check their Pokemon. Interesting stuff. If you want to pause the video to look at their stats, because this is going to be over really quick. Oh god. Oh no, the video is going to be over. I can't see anything. Oh, I couldn't focus on anyone. No, I can't provide any commentary on who I think is going to win. Oh god, now they're saving. I'm powerless. I'm just post-recording voice. Oh, that's right. One of the saves failed. Well, that's okay, because it worked out in the end. Yep, there we go. Molly saved the game. Good for you.